All right, and welcome, everybody, to another episode of Orlea Origins. I am Will, the Halfling Wizard, your chaos facilitator for this awesome group of folks. I'm going to let them go around and let them introduce themselves, tell us who they are, who they're playing, and how are they doing today. So let's start with Nick.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nick. I'll be playing Varric Wolfspear Vagari, the Goliath Barbarian. How I'm doing today, or how Varric's doing today?
How you're doing today, sir?
Today's been a day, man. Like, woke up to a dead battery in my car, had to go out and do some emergency shopping and all that jazz. So it's been a day. But it's been a good day, though. Good day.
Awesome. All right. Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa. Winter Wolf Orlea in chat. I play Willow.
You're really quiet, Lisa. Like I can barely hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, you're still really low.
Double check Streamlabs. Make sure it's not your audio there.
Okay. Can you come back to me?
No.
Hello?
You're still really low.
Hello?
Nope, you're still really low. Like, hello.
I've got my mic volume turned all the way up, so I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what it is either. Look, you got closer to the mic, it got louder.
Damn. Any better?
That's a little better.
Well, if I turn that all the way up, it blows my ears out. Is that better?
Well, it's better than it was. It's still low, but it's better than it was.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know, but I'll talk louder. I'm Lisa. How am I doing today? I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I have Verners, so it's gonna get better.
Fair enough. That works. All right, Kel.
Hey y'all, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King, who does play Kieran, the ASMR lower bard. I mean, I still got my toothache, but it's not as bad as it was last week. Now it's more of a dull pain rather than God kill me now, yank out my jaw.
That's good. That's always good.
Yeah, it gets kind of hard to sell shit when you wince every time you talk.
I can imagine. I can truly imagine. So, all right. Well, I of course am Will, or again the Halfling Wizard, and we're going to do something super special and fun tonight. We're going to take a break from our normal storyline, and we're going to do something a little fun. Only because I don't want to do what we need to do next without Christian and Taryn here. So we're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. We're going to do a little bit of a one-shot type of thing where you guys get to be silly and yeah. So it's going to be super fun. So, all right. So kind of breaking away from our traditional, we're going to jump right in. This is the title of our episode is "We Are Such Stuff as Dreams Are Made On." So it has to do with dreams. So, yay! So we're gonna kind of pull ourselves out of the dimensional plane that we are currently in, and go into sort of an alternate reality. So you guys are out working in the fields, like like crops. We've got Varric out, sort of plowing without without any type of plow animal because he's a big guy and can do it himself. We've got Kieran sitting on a fence, playing sort of like a banjo type instrument, just sort of tinkling out a song. And we've got Willow. She's tending to the pigs and the other animals as we are on our farm. You kind of picture yourselves on this quaint little farm in a sort of sepia colored environment as you tend to your day. So when we find our happy adventurers on their days off, quote unquote, you find Varric, like I said, out in the field plowing cornfield, as far as the eye can see. What's he doing out there when he's plowing his field? What does Varric do?
I want to say he's probably seeing how fast he could plow a line, like kind of timing himself as he's running. I'm like, there's no like definitive time measurement system set yet, so he's just counting. So you just you hear him like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as he runs down. He's got the plow behind him, and he's trying to go faster and faster to get it done as quickly as possible.
Okay, roll me a performance check.
That is. Oh wait, crap! I'm using the level 14 sheet. Okay, 26.
Level 14. Okay. So yeah, you turn around and you look, and like these rows are like perfectly straight. They're like you're like just sprinting up and down this thing, and it's like these perfect rows. So, all right.
He's got on his shoulders. He's just like his feet are probably going deeper than the plow is.
Okay. So cool. So you're out there and you're doing great, plowing up tending to the fields out there. Kieran, you're over on the fence plucking out a jaunty tune.
Being the smart ass that Kieran is, Kieran's going to do like his own take on the whole like dwarves from Snow White hi ho as he's watching Varric work.
That tracks.
I'm assuming Varric can hear him.
Oh yeah, he's going to make sure you can hear.
I guarantee you, like Varric isn't going to take this as like, oh, he's being an asshole to me. He's just like, oh, he's cheering me on. Like, oh, thanks.
You can say whatever you want. Oh yeah, but no, Kieran's just chilling on the fence. And actually, I can probably imagine it being a Tom Sawyer kind of situation where Kieran's supposed to do some of the farm work and just convince Varric to do it.
That's fair. That makes total sense too. Okay, so you're playing the ho hi as opposed to the copyright. Don't want to get copyright infringed. So ho hi. As he's plowing the fields, and it just sort of echoes across the plains as the wind is a blowing, and it's a nice warm day. So what's Willow up to over there, slopping the pigs and feeding the cows?
Oh, she has totally cast Speak with Animals, so she's just having conversations with all of them. You know?
Okay. So she's having conversations with the
Yeah, it's
animals.
like, no, we don't play favorites. You're all special.
That's funny. You're all special. Okay. All right. So as we go and we sort of do our daily thing. And then up the road is coming. Somebody is coming up to you guys as you, in the background, you see this sort of picturesque, like little farmhouse, and wind with a windmill and white picket fence. And then up the road, and then you suddenly like can hear what sounds like music, but you have no idea where it's coming from. As you kind of all look around, and you hear this interesting little tune that goes da 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 da, as a rather spindly, wiry old woman rides up on a two-wheeled contraption. Gets off of it and immediately goes into the house. And you hear all sort of commotion happening in the house. And then out she comes, being rushed, sort of shoot out, and jumps back on her two-wheel, and you see she has something in her like a basket in her hand. And she puts the basket on the back of her contraption, gets on it, and down the road she starts to go. And then out of the little basket, you see something hop out and starts and runs back to the house inside. What you see is Mint running. Runs back into the house. And you see, this sort of girl with pigtails and a sort of a gingham dress comes out and holds Mint in her hands. And suddenly, the wind shifts in the distance. A huge cyclone works its way towards the farm. Could it be an air elemental? Of course it could be. As it winds its way towards the farm, the wind is blowing everywhere, things flying everywhere. It's hard. Everyone do dexterity saving throws for me.
That's a 6.
9.
Okay.
22.
22. Okay, so Varric and Kieran, you're trying to fight the wind. You're trying to get the animals put away, and it just blows you over, just head over heels. You roll, then you finally stop, and you get up, and you're holding on to like a tree, and you're calling out to each other to get inside the storm shelter. You see an older couple come out of the house and go down into the shelter, as the little girl in gingham is wandering, calling out for her auntie and uncle. And everybody, I need you to do Constitution saving throws.
19.
12.
12.
5.
What did you get?
5.
A 5? Okay, great. Well, it's okay. As you're all, Willow is like, oh, to the shelter. She's running to the shelter, trying to help the young girl get there. But before she could get to the shelter, she's hit in the head with a tumbleweed and is knocked unconscious. And So
A tumbleweed?
tumbleweed. So Varric and Kieran see this happen and goes to get her and is dragging her to the shelter. Now there's debris flying everywhere as the cyclone or the air elemental bears down on you. And I need you to do dexterity saving throws. Not you, because you're unconscious. Willow, you auto fail.
Nat 1 for 8.
Oh,
Ooh,
16.
16. Oh, okay. So Karen helping Willow trips over a rake. The rake flips up, hits him in the face. He falls down. And now you've got 2 men down.
I better face than a cheap shot.
That is true. I was going to stay away from the cheap shots. So, what do you do, Varric?
Run to Willow first.
Okay.
Try and pick her up.
Okay.
And then run to Kieran.
Okay. Do a strength check for me.
Uh, 16.
Okay. You're able to pick up Willow.
Up on the shoulder.
Okay. And then you head over to Kieran.
Yep.
Same thing. Strength check.
Oop, 21.
Okay. So, yep, you can put him on your other shoulder. And then you're going. And now I need you to do a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, man.
Because you've got 2 people on you.
What a time to get a nat 20. Jesus Christ. 12.
So you're like, yes, I've got this. I'm the hero, as a log slams you in the face and knocks you unconscious.
So not a tumbleweed.
Not a tumbleweed.
Okay.
Tumbleweed would not knock you out. A log, however, will.
This is true.
So boom, down you all go. The air elemental, suddenly you find yourself inside. You hear the howl of laughter, and a swirling mass of golden wind erupts from nowhere. And this cyclone, with almost has a face, like shifting clouds, and a voice like 100 whispers in the wind, just sort of picks you up, and you can almost, as if you could hear it speak to you. And it goes, "Oh ho, where do you think you're going, little dreamers? No. Your journey is just beginning." As it whisks you away. And then you slowly come to. Your eyes open. As your eyes open, you find yourselves in a technicolor nightmare explosion of color. As and as you know, if they said, someone in the background would go, "We're not in Orlea anymore."
I was going to say that.
So you find yourselves laying out in a field of poppies when you wake up, and you sit up and you look around, and you can see the farmhouse is there. There seems to be a small village. You can see from where you're at, you can see a small village, and the farmhouse is sort of plopped right in the middle of it. And you can see what looks like a golden road sort of spiral in the little village, and then it comes out across the field. So what do you guys do? Oh, also, everyone, real quick, do a perception checks for me real quick before you do anything else.
26.
Okay. You said 20.
24.
24.
25.
25. Look at that. 24, 25, 26. As you guys come to, you can it's almost like you can hear singing. Like someone, like little bitty voices, high pitched voices are singing something about follow a yellow brick road or something, or it's a very catchy tune. It's very follow the yellow brick road.
Kieran, how are you doing that with your voice? Sounds amazing.
That's funny. Kieran, I didn't know.
Making yourself sound like a group of people.
If only I was that talented. As I say, as I'm like getting up after being, ragdolled.
Yeah.
Like stand up, like fix my nose, and there we go. Okay. Log. I'm good.
So when you go up to kind of like, oh, my nose, something doesn't feel right.
Oh no.
Okay.
Suddenly, your nose feels very, very like hard out of some like stone almost, but cold and smooth but bumpy with like, I don't know, in the modern world might look like rivets.
Oh man, why am I feeling so like my joints are feeling so frozen? Oh, this feels so weird. Oh,
Actually, I can see this happening. When you say, like, I don't know, but can you move? I can't breathe. I can just imagine Barrick landing on Kieran.
That's funny.
as he's trying to get up, it's like no, no. You get like a moment respite as he kind of tries to get up and just lays right back down on top of you, over and over again.
If you can't get up, at least roll off.
That's a good idea. He just kind of puts his arms up slowly and just rolls, but he rolls up so he goes over your head.
Nice. Okay, so funk, 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 funk. Okay. So what about Karen? What do you do?
Sorry, I have food in my mouth.
Oh, you're good.
Once Varric gets off, I want to get up and dust myself off and just take a deep breath. Like, oh, it feels so good to breathe again.
Okay. Do a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Motherfucker! Dice! Come on! That's another -1 for an 8.
So as you get up, you stand up and you immediately get all wobbly
Mm-hmm.
and can barely stand as you try to brush yourself off, and you notice that you're stuffed full of hay.
You know, I would say if it was Meek that this happened to, I'd be like, fitting, but come on. I'll see that, and as I'm like going, like, what the hell? I was like, did I get hay fever or something?
Okay, so you're wobbly. You could barely stand. You see Varric on the ground, and he looks like a rock. And then, Willow, what are you doing?
I'm checking out the poppies. Like,
Yes, they're lovely, aren't they?
What plant is this? You know?
With a
I
and
wonder if
a
it has
So as you're checking out the poppies, you could do a perception check for me.
I know where this is going. 28.
28. That's lovely. You notice that you've grown fur
Uh-oh.
and a tail.
And I imagine it's one of those where, you're turning in circles,
Yep.
trying to get a good look at it.
Yep. And then, of course, you do see Varric and Karen both in the states in which they are in.
What is happening right now?
I don't. Achoo! No! Achoo! Like, Kieran's just sneezing too now. Because, I got points.
If you don't have any abilities, I might be able to help you with that.
Well, because I got 80,000 points, I'm making it canon. Kieran's allergic to hay.
Oh, God. He's got hay fever. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Beautiful.
It's
Well, it's also fall
appropriate
season
use
now,
of-
too, so.
Okay. So as you are all kind of like, what in the absolute hell is going on? Up the road comes that little girl you saw in the blue gingham dress with her little basket that Mint is in, by the way, looking like a Scotty Terrier.
She kidnapped Mint. Get her!
Well, I was gonna say real quick. Do we recognize it actually Mint in this part? Because I know it's like with the one shot bit.
No, you don't really recognize him at this point.
Okay.
I mean, you will recognize him in a minute.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering. Is like, will we know it's still Mint, or if it's like a whole separate thing? Okay.
Right now, it just looks like a Scotty Terrier in a bag.
Yeah, that's fair for when they got closer. I just want to make sure.
Dirty boy. Yeah. So she's skipping down the road, and she comes to you guys and stops and looks and says, "Oh, do you need some help?"
Joints frozen. Can't move.
And she sort of looks around. She's like, "Well, maybe this will help." And she holds up an oil can.
What is that? Is that a potion?
She goes,
Pour it in my mouth.
and all your joints in your mouth, joints everywhere.
What kind of potion is that? Ugh.
It's oil.
Right, but what kind of oil? Is it like oil of healing, oil of dexterity?
Oil of less stiffening? It's just an oil can. It just says oil on the can. That's all it says.
Can I see that real quick?
Hands it to you.
He drinks it.
Well, don't drink it all because you might need some for later.
Oh, good thinking. He just hands it back to her.
Puts it in her basket.
Yeah.
She goes over to Karen. She's like, "Oh, here, let me help you." And she like picks up your hay and like shoves it back into your body.
Oh no, that is Ashley's just like, oh hey, hold on. Why does that tickle? What?
Make sure you get consent first.
Fair enough. It's 1939. There's no such thing. So she replaces your hay, and then she comes over to Willow, and she's like, "Ooh, are you okay?"
Yes, please don't touch me.
Okay. Well,
I
you
no
all
longer
seem
have
like-
gloves to protect me.
so she says, "Well, I'm on my way to see the wizard to get me home. Do you guys want to come with me, and maybe he can help you guys?"
Depends. What kind of wizard is he?
A magical one?
No,
Does he know good spells like mass teleportation or?
He's a wizard. He knows all of this thing, all of that stuff.
I'm gonna whisper to Varric and Willow. He's going like, okay, if he knows all that stuff, there's no way he's normal. He's got to be a lich or something.
But she's walking into a trap. We gotta save her.
I was gonna say we would go the other way and figure something out ourselves.
Do you not have an honorable bone in your body? Well,
No,
I guess
have
now
no
you know.
bones right now.
And I'm like,
I have no bones right now.
no. It's a child.
And she's just like watching the three of you with her eyebrows raised, like, what's wrong with these people?
We have.
No, listen,
She's now looking
gotta
for an
protect her.
escape route. She's like, how do I get away?
Congratulations, you're being rescued. Try not to resist.
Wow, Tin Man,
No,
you need to learn to love a little more, I think. Maybe the wizard
was
can
that a
give you a
potion?
heart.
I think I have. Hang on. He starts like actually panicking at the fact that he can't feel a heartbeat.
Yeah, you
It's like, oh god, oh god, oh.
Out of curiosity, for his appearance as Tin Man, is it like the actual one, or does it look like he has a compartment lid?
It's like Varric's version of the Tin Man. So
Yeah, well, I mean, like, because remember how, like, in the original costume design, it was literally just like he had a pin when he finally got it that he put on. Does Varric have like a compartment door, or will it be like the OG one?
There is a compartment door. Yeah, there's like an opening.
So I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna go to Varric and just open that compartment door and be like, okay, I knew your head was empty. I didn't expect you to be hollow.
What? Oh my goodness.
She looks at Kara and she's like, "You don't seem very bright. Maybe the wizard can give you some brains."
I resent that statement.
Which at this time,
I have
your
managed to
intelligence
catch-
is a -2.
Oh, oh, I didn't know. Crap. Okay, hold on.
I
Yep.
have managed to catch my tail, so I'm going back, stroking the tip of my tail while we're
Fair
redoing
enough.
it.
That's awesome.
Oh,
So and
she said she called you an idiot. That's hilarious.
Varric, and Varric, your dexterity is also a -2.
That's
Damn it.
not my intel. That's my constitution. No wonder it wouldn't let me go negative.
And then she's gonna turn to Willow and be like, "Well, you seem a little skittish. Maybe the wizard can give you some courage."
Maybe.
So your wisdom is now a -2. She's like, well, me and my little dog here, we're heading to the wizard. And as she shows you her little Scotty Terrier, it goes, "Hey guys,
Mint?
hey, this is great. I get all the treats I want. I just have to look cute. Don't I look cute?" As he's like,
Why won't let me?
You know,
change my score? Okay, whatever.
the last time we were like that, we got in one of these scenarios, we got guns. So, like, this could be good for us.
when all you have is an axe.
So
Yeah.
when
I'll
Varric
take
says it, when Varric says that, I was like, "What's a gun?"
What that?
Shoot, bang, bang. You vaporized 3/4 of our team with one.
I did.
Cage Natty. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta show that one. I say, Rocks. Would that be insulting to rocks?
Oh,
That's brilliant.
I had Taco Bell go down my windpipe.
Hey, could be going down other pipes. So, all right. So
That was
she's
brilliant.
like, well, why don't you guys come with me to the wizards? He could help you. He could give you a heart and you a brain and you some courage. And he can help me get home.
Okay, I just want to point out you're going to a person who's just handing out body parts. That's use some critical thinking here. Might not be the safest thing. We're gonna come with you. Make sure you stay safe. Okay.
Okay.
He just kind of like in his head, just this girl will get eaten alive.
So, all right. So she's like, so shall we?
I'm assuming you know where it is.
Yes, the Munchkins in Munchkin Land, they told me to follow the yellow brick road. So we're going to follow the yellow brick road. And it'll take us all the way to the Emerald City. I also met a really nice witch. Her name was Glinda. She floats in a bubble. I've never seen that before. Have you ever seen that before? Apparently she's a good witch. There are bad witches too. I didn't know there were good witches, but apparently there are good witches and bad witches. My house landed on a bad witch, apparently. And now I have these sparkly shoes that are silver because we're going with the novel.
So when the shiny shoes are mentioned, Kieran will get a Glenn and go like, "Ooh, shiny!" Like literally.
Yes, we're going with the novel so that we don't get sued. So yeah, so silver slippers.
And I said, Kieran goes, "Ooh, shiny."
Oh, but I also met a really bad witch, wicked witch of the West. She was really bad. She like threatened everybody. It was really not good. She seemed like she was having a really bad day.
Why is she bad? Like, were people being mean to her, or
I don't know. We didn't really get into the details. I was just told she was really bad. And apparently the witch that's under the house, that was her sister. And now I have her sister's shoes, and now she's kind of pissed at me and wants to kill me, I think. Or she at least wants the shoes, but I can't take the shoes off apparently. So
Fighting over shoes?
yes,
so
they
you
are now.
dropped your house on her sister, and your first thought was, "Let's take her shoes."
Well, I didn't. The good witch of the Glenda, the good witch, she gave me the shoes. She put them on me.
Oh, okay. So it's looting then. That's fine. We're cool with that.
Okay. I don't
But
know.
I mean,
They're pretty.
if someone dropped a house on my sibling and then took their clothes, I'd be upset too. So I'm just saying that might be one of the reasons why she wants to kill you.
Cage Natty's fucking me up.
Like
Well, I mean, I didn't ask for the shoes. She just gave them to me. Apparently,
Maybe like
they're very powerful. I don't know how to use them, but apparently they're really powerful.
Willow.
They're
Are
very-
the shoes magical?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
You use magic.
I don't
And
know.
I don't
what
know if
I'm
you
asking
noticed,
for.
but Kieran is not like not all there right now.
Let me see if I can detect magic. Maybe. Oh Lord. Yes, I can.
Green with envy.
Yeah.
I can sense presence of magic within 30 feet of me.
There's magic everywhere. This whole place is magical.
So I'm like,
It's like
I
a
don't
like a magic monster exploded everywhere. It's just literally it's everywhere.
like got my tail again. There's magic everywhere. It's everywhere.
I mean, don't hit this place with a black light. The place would just illuminate. There's so much magic everywhere. I mean, seriously.
That has
everywhere.
many
It's
implications. Oh my goodness.
So yeah. So she's like, "Well, shall we go? Because the sooner we get there, the sooner we can get you your heart, Tin Man, and you your brain, Scarecrow, and you some courage, Lion. And then I can go home back to my
Yeah.
aunt and uncle."
Kieran, why don't you walk with her? I'm sure she'd be a nice person to talk to with you. Kind of pushes him forward.
I say,
I'll follow behind.
Kieran's gonna be like, okay, not really know what's going on, but it's all just being dumped as it is.
And she says, "Come on, we have to line up. Everyone here, take arms."
No.
Come on, it's the only way, or we won't get to the wizard. Good heavens.
I just got the same thing, Will.
So she like holds her arms up for you guys to lock in.
But I don't want to touch her.
It's the only way to get there.
Here you go. And Varric's gonna loop his arm into Willow's arm, then go forward.
Okay. So everyone's all linked up.
Does that affect me?
Nope. It won't affect you at all while you're here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. This is.
Yeah, no, you're completely,
Okay.
This is a completely different reality that doesn't work here.
So then I'm going to like touch him. And then I'll like keep touching him. Like, you know?
Okay. She's like, "Okay, everybody, let's go. You ready?" Mint's like, "This is the fun part."
Why aren't you linking arms, Mint?
Because I would get to ride in the basket.
I want to ride in a basket. Maybe I should ask the wizard for a basket.
He could probably give you one.
Because
That's very fair.
Very good.
So she goes, "Okay, everybody, here we go." And she starts skipping. And all of a sudden, you all start skipping with her. As if you've been doing it forever. And
Okay.
this is oddly involuntary.
How do I know how to do this? That's like so perfectly. And then it's just like, "Follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road, follow. And she's sort of singing. It's singing. It's not her singing, but you hear the songs being sung around you as you're skipping down this yellow brick road. And as you, thank you for the hydrate before you dihydrate. I'll take this moment while I'm hydrating. I'm hydrating out of this amazing mug that I got off of the Halfling Wizard merch store. It has our awesome logo on it. It also has this lovely to-do list. This is a design from one of our one-shots that Kel ran, our Jurassic Park, and it is my to-do list. And it's super cute. And it has 1, coffee, 2, avoid being eaten by a dinosaur. And if you can see, there's little bitty dinosaurs on it. There's one right there, and there's one up here in the top corner. It's super cool. It's a really big mug too. I love it. Look how it's like the size of my face. I love this thing. So you can get yours on our merch store. Go check it out. There's a lot of really, really, really great things on there. As y'all saw, Henry got the Black Tide Syndicate mug, and then he got the Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty mug. Which I was like, "Oh, yay. I love it." So we got all kinds of fun stuff. All right. So you guys are skipping down the yellow brick road. Just do as music is playing from somewhere. You kind of come into a foresty area, and there's a little bitty little shack off to the side there. And then you see this red plume of smoke as this witch appears on top of this house, and she's like, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too, and your friends as well.
Okay, listen, if you're the person I think you are, she took your dead sister's shoes. We had nothing to do with that. We got no beef.
Hold on. Hearing Varric says, how can she have taken the shoes if they're on her feet?
Just don't think about it too hard. It's gonna be okay.
Oh my god, that is so funny. How do you take your shoes? It's on what?
Damn, Daddy.
On fire tonight. Holy cow.
That is fantastic. Throwing towards
no one's on fire yet.
How about a little fire, Scarecrow? And she throws a firebolt at you. Let's see. Does it hit?
Do I get to use my normal AC for this, or?
No, you'll use your
so 10.
Use your lower AC for this.
So my unarmored AC.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like to try and push him out of the way, because we all know that the lion wasn't actually a coward.
You are welcome to attempt to do so.
What would you like me to roll?
That's a 21 to hit. So.
Oh God, yes, that hits. Ow. At least it wasn't a crit.
Yeah, it's true. You're going to try to push him out of the way. Then you need to do a dexterity save. He needs to do a dexterity save. And if he saves, then you get hit.
9.
What did you get?
9. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, he failed that. So you're not able to get him out of the way in time.
My dice are smoking something tonight.
For 10 points of fire damage. And you're on fire. And you will continue to take fire damage until you put it out.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as going, you just see Kieran jumping around, trying to pat himself off. Now his hands are on fire.
Quick, get on the ground. I can stomp it out.
I just created water.
Okay.
So you're about to get drenched.
Okay. So you're able to put the fire out. And then the witch is like, I'll get you. I'll get you. And then as she disappears.
And now you guys have to travel with someone who smells like wet hay.
Yeah. Hey, it could be worse. Could be wet dog.
Okay, because even my intelligence, I think I was still Kieran. The bit of Kieran would still pop out here. I'm just gonna hold my arm over Mint and just squeeze to wring the water out.
Oh, hey, great! Now we're gonna smell like wet hay and wet dog. Hey, sounds like a Friday night. Again, the little girl is like, should we go now? That's
I try to be as pragmatic as I can, but that bitch is going down. She set him on fire for no reason. It's not okay.
The little girl's like, oh, You said a swear.
It's female dog. Bitch is female dog.
Right. So, Tin Man's a potty mouth. Okay.
What the hell is her problem?
When we he said another one. Yeah, he does that a lot. She's talking to Mint. Come on, guys, let's go. George Carlin has entered the chat.
The 7 things you can't say in Wonderland.
Wonderland.
It's
like wrong story.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's go, guys. So she's like, come on, let's head to the city. So she's like there with her arms ready for you guys to lock in again.
Come here, Karen. Come here, Willow. Looks like this is how we travel here.
I say Kieran will lock arm, and you just. I don't know how you feeling would work being a 10-man, but you just feel the wet hay.
Ooh, rust. It's like, that joint's gonna be stiff when you get to the Emerald City. Oh, God.
I mean, at least you want to ask for a stiff one when we get there.
Naughty jail for you. Naughty jail.
I got set up for it. And I haven't had a chance to tell puns at the bar in a while.
Fair enough. All right, so she's like ready for y'all to link arms and start skipping down the road again. So off we go. So you all link in and off you go.
We're being awfully blasé about this.
Yeah. Oh my! There's such a wicked witch. She might kill us all. We should go to the Emerald City quickly, everyone.
Let's skip.
So you start skipping down the road again, and yes, this is the mode of transportation apparently to transport in this place, but it's actually quite quick because suddenly you find yourself like very close to the Emerald City, and you've only been skipping for a little bit. Now you can see the city in the distance. And she's like, "Oh, look, everyone, we're almost there."
Don't see that every day.
Right.
We should try this back in Orlea. The skipping is awesome.
So you start skipping again down the road. And then you come to the road ends in a field of poppies. Poppies.
This looks familiar.
Daddy didn't throw the ints at us.
Yeah. And the little girl's like, "Look, the Emerald City, it's right there. Let's go, everyone." And she just starts running.
Wait.
I'll go running after her.
Come on, everybody. Come on. We're almost there. Poppies.
I'm going to pick up Kieran and throw him.
Throw him?
Chase after them. Just overhead, 2-hand. Try to spear tackle her into the ground, stop her from going into the poppies.
Okay. So you're just gonna try to stop her from going into the poppies? Is that what you said?
I got Kieran over my head and just double arm throw him at her. It's like, stop her, and then chuck him.
You're literally just throwing Kieran.
I don't think he's going to put up much of a fight, so...
Okay, fair enough. And you did, and Cal, you do have a red hawthorn.
Oh,
So-
God damn it.
So, all right. So you throw Kieran at the young girl. I would say roll an attack. I mean, it's like
I guess that'd be unarmed, or would that be a
unarmed.
strength?
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be
Yeah.
unarmed. Yeah. I mean, there won't be any damage, but
29.
shit. Okay, so you literally throw Kieran like a rag doll.
So,
Yeah.
as I'm flying, you're just going to see, like, hey! Oh, Dragon Daddy says hi as I land.
As you land on the girl.
Yep.
It's like tumble, 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 tumble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What the hell?
And you hear, ow. What? You could have just said stop. I would have stopped. I'm kind of tired. Everybody roll Constitution saving throws.
That's an 8.
That's a 5.
That's a dirty 20.
Oh wow, very nice. So we see
It's
the
a sure
little
thing.
girl sort of lays down and goes to sleep. The Tin Man is like, "Oh, come on, everybody, let's get out." Hey, and he just sort of stops and just falls straight forward. Just face plants it into this field of poppies. The Scarecrow is already on the ground and he is out for the count. So the only one still awake is Willow.
Hey, I'm gonna start slapping them. You know,
And it does nothing.
Kieran and
It does nothing at all. Does not wake them, does not. It's literally just, you're just slapping the crap out of them.
let's see what I got.
Poppies.
Well, can I cast Cure Wounds on Varric and see if it works?
You can.
Which, if it works, it will heal him for 6.
It doesn't work.
All right, I'm gonna create rain water again.
Okay.
All of them, 30 feet radius. You know?
Okay. So you throw water on everybody, but they still don't wake up.
What else I got? Oh, here's an idea. I don't think blight will work on plants.
No. Think about the movie.
I
Oh,
am.
I'm sorry.
But would
Think
you
about
know
the
that?
story, not the movie, because
I
Disney
am, but
don't sue me,
I-
or whoever
I
did
have
it
that
don't sue me.
ability, but I'm wondering if would she know that? All right, let's do.
MGM, yeah. MGM, don't sue us. But sad. Everything you think everything goes to Disney for some reason.
All right, we're gonna do Ice Storm.
Okay. So you cast Ice Storm.
Which isn't quite as nice as snow, but you know,
Yeah, it's like,
that's what I got. You know.
well, that's true. Yeah. So Ice Storm happens. So everyone's getting pelted by ice, like shards of ice. But everyone does slowly come to. Oh.
Tong, 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 tong.
Oh, look, he's got hail damage.
Get
Maybe
marked
the wizard
down.
can fix that. That's funny. I have
Rock
to show
hard
that one
ice
too.
pounds the ground. Every creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Everyone's gonna fail that because they're all unconscious.
So then they take 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 46 cold damage.
Yeah, there you have it.
So sorry guys, at least you're up. 2d8. That's 12, and then what did I say? 46. 20 points of damage to everybody.
Okay, so everybody takes 20 points of damage. The young girl is dead.
We're awake now.
The young girl is dead. And no, I'm just kidding. She's not dead.
Oh, we're awake.
I was just kidding. No, yeah, you guys wake up. The little girl, she wakes up. And it's like, oh, okay. Shall we continue to the Emerald City?
Sure, like nothing major just happened.
You just ran into a field of poppies, passed out, got pelted awake by ice, and
Yeah, she absolutely is oblivious.
Mint, I think you should get he opens up his compartment. I think you should get in here. It's a little bit safer.
Are you offering Mint to get inside of your chest?
Yes. I'm Tin. She's got a little like a wicker basket. Tin is stronger than wicker.
He is going to take you up on it.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's lovely. I'd love to do that. And he just like zips into your chest.
Think of all the bones and stuff he can just leave behind.
It's never gonna. Your insides are not gonna ever be the same again.
I guess it's one way to get a friend inside of you.
I was about to say, you can always say you got a friend in me at that point.
That's true. You got a friend. Don't sue us, Disney. All right. So Mint is inside of Tin Man Varric's chest. Scarecrow Kieran has gotten up. Cowardly Willow is not so cowardly.
I'm just
And
picturing Mint talking in there and all the.
oh yeah, you can hear it echoing. He's like echo, 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 echo.
What's this do?
They're so cool, 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 cool. So your arms start moving like so.
It's like,
He's taking control.
Arm swings over and just backhands Kieran. I'm sorry, it's not me.
It's not me, I swear. He just shuts down, just and he comes back on. Like, oh, sorry about that.
There's no con-
Do not
Oh.
the blue switch.
Oh, that's what that does.
Anything in there, you know.
So the young girl, she's
Don't
like,
move
"Okay,
things
let's go,
around."
everybody." And she's like, she's like, "I found the yellow brick road again." And she's like, waiting for you to lock
Okay.
arms again.
It was kind of
Why
off-putting at
not?
first, but I'm actually looking forward to it now. So
Varric is gonna skip from here on out.
Oh God! So
Make
off
it
you go.
canon,
You're
somebody
skipping
make
again.
it canon.
The music is playing again, and as you approach the Emerald City, you come to the door, and she rings the bell. She pulls the bell and rings the bell. Little thing opens, like, "Who's there?" Oh, goes down. Don't ring that bell. Can't you read? Stupid tourists.
When he says, "Can't you read?" I'm gonna be like, "Hold on, wait. Why can't I read anymore? Hold on. What's that say?"
Wait, what?
No, it just says, well, who cares?
Language is that in?
What's language? She's like, oh, excuse me, sir, but we're here to see the wizard. Ain't no way, no how. Nobody gets in to see the wizard.
But we've come a very long way, and she has these shoes that this witch wants back, and
So yeah, she killed the witch's sister and then took her shoes, and now the witch is trying to kill. She set him on fire. Points at Kieran.
He's looking at the little. He looks down. He sees the shoes. He's like, oh, you're that little girl. Well, that's a horse of a different color. And open the doors. The giant doors slowly open as you see the musical number unfold inside.
that's how we while away
So,
the day.
instead of a horse, it was like, well, that's a cat dragon of a different color. Come on in. I'm just kidding.
Ah!
Oh no, Willow!
No.
Willow, run!
My nemesis has found me.
So they're horses. So yeah, the whole thing's happening. It's all going on, and they're like, "Oh, welcome to Oz!" And they take each of you, and this is your little montage of getting yourselves all cleaned up and health restored, and all of that wonderful stuff. Buff here, buff there. Yep. Stuff here, stuff there, and then clip here, clip there. All those wonderful little things.
Day away in the merry
The old land of Oz. Yep. And the do. And then once you're all cleaned up, it's time to meet the wizard. Makeover montage. Exactly. They all come out of their like perspective little booths looking like whores. They're all like made up like prostitutes. It's like, welcome to Oz.
This is the wrong Oz.
It's the wrong Oz. No, wrong story. No, don't drop the soap. So yeah, so they're like they sort of show you around town before you go to see the wizard, like little cafes. They refill the oil can. They give all of you sort of this, that, and the other. They really make you guys look pretty.
I like this place. This wizard's a good guy. Kieran, I don't think he's a witch at all. He said it a little too loudly.
When Varric says that, because I said that after before I found out the whole intelligence, I was gonna be like, "What's a lich?"
And everybody here doesn't seem to know what the hell you're talking about, so they're like, "Oh,
he goes way too like." A lich, like the person who takes their soul and puts it into a gem, and then their body withers and decays. But as long as the soul stays alive, or the gem stays alive, their soul stays alive. A lich.
Love it. Roll a perception check.
Oh god, is a 17.
As you're saying these horrific things to your companion, then you suddenly look over, and there's a little Ozian child who was trying to hand you flowers is now near tears.
Willow, quick, magic her, Willow.
Magic
her.
I will just give her a hug and say, the big man just says scary things, but he's not that bad.
Okay.
He makes up stories.
What?
Okay.
Finger.
So
See, it's because I don't have a heart. See, he opens up his thing and shows her mint.
Hey, how's it going? And she runs away.
Handled that perfectly.
that worked exactly according to plan. So now it's like they're like, oh, children, little mini human beings.
10 recovery.
All right, so off now. We're going now. They're escorting you to, they're escorting you to the wizard. So outside of his chambers, there's a place for you all to sit. And the little guard says, "I'll be right back, everyone." Or, "I'll be right back, everyone." I started doing mint, and so he goes inside. That's Mint's the little guard. And he goes, and then the little girl is like, "So what are you going to do when the wizard gives you the things that you need? Like, Tin Man, what are you going to do when you get a heart?"
Oh, opens it up. He's like, I didn't really think about that. I guess he just kind of sits down and be like, "Oh, I don't know." Like existential dread.
Oh God, he's having an existential crisis.
I don't. I don't know.
She kind of looks at you like, well, I mean, you'll be able to feel feelings and love and enjoy your friends and all that wonderful stuff. Be able to share these things with others.
Am I going around feeling emotionless all the time? Is this what it's like when an immovable object hits an unstoppable force? He just starts rocking back and forth.
Okay, so Lion, what about you? When the wizard gives you your courage?
I would be queen of the forest. And I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a woof and a royal growl.
Yes.
If I
The queen of the forest. That's so funny. Okay. She's like, she's all like, and they do the whole like breaking of the thing, the crown, and they grab the thing with flowers and put it on you and make you the queen.
Not
puts the flowers in your hair, It's like, and then she's like, "Well, what about you, Scarecrow? What were you gonna do when the wizard gives you brains?"
I haven't really thought of that.
I can understand that because you're brainless.
Yeah, maybe make music.
Oh, okay.
You can while away the hours conversing with the flowers.
Out of character, Lisa, I almost wanted to go the route there. I was like, let me not steal your thunder since you did the lion. I was like, let me not copy because that was well done for you.
That's so funny. So she's just having a grand time. She's like, I really hope the wizard can grant me my wish to go home.
2 amber hearts in one night.
Oh God, that means mine's gonna go off here in a minute.
Yep.
Let me silence that.
Antonio.
Yep, there it goes. Silence, go away. It's too far for me. So, and then when she's contemplating going home, she looks over at the Tin Man. She's like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, let's just go get these body parts that you were promising us.
Okay, all right. And then she goes, and then they wait, and then the doors open, and the little guard comes up, like, "The wizard will see you now."
If the wizard is a wizard that will serve. Gone down the rabbit hole.
I as soon as you did it for the line, I was like, oh, I should. I was like, let me see how far I can go down. I'm like, nope, let me not. God damn, Natty. Damn. Oh, see, if I was still
Fantastic.
that just gave me the idea that if I was still in contact with my ex, of which song I would put for her now.
That's so funny. That is so funny. All right, so in you guys go, and there's this long hallway, very tall, emeraldy lights. You know, the lights very green as it comes to the wizard's chamber, and there is this sort of smoke billowing, fire bursting. Then suddenly you see the face in the smoke. It's I am Oz, the great and powerful. Why do you come before me? Well, Mr. Wizard, uh, I, I, I was really hoping that you could help me get home, and my friends, and help them as well. Uh, my friend the Tin Man, he needs a heart, and my friend the Lion needs courage, and then of course my friend the Scarecrow, he needs brains, and not the zombie type of brains, like smart.
Hey, Will.
Yeah,
I mean,
Out
it
of
could be the
curi-
top brains. We don't know.
not fair.
I was gonna say, you know how, because the way I'm thinking now is like, because again his tells like he's got a very short attention span.
Uh-huh.
I was having to like look around the room. Can I make a perception to see if he just notices anything? Doesn't matter what, just for shits and giggles.
Sure.
Well, that's on par for tonight. That's a 2 on the die for a 16 total.
You don't notice shit.
Yep.
It's like
That works. Like that's
pretty
on par.
lights. Pretty lights.
Out of curiosity, were you in cahoots with my dice tonight with the whole intelligence bit?
Yes. I sent a spell specifically to you. All powerful.
Gotcha. So no self. Have a protection jar on my desk.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's like, you dare come before the wizard and ask for such things? Who are you?
We just wanted to keep her safe. Just saying. We're just tagging along with her. She wanted to come here.
Like, yeah, yes, sir. Sir, wizard, sir. And it's like curtsying. And she's like, yes, my name is Dorothy Gale, and I met this witch named Glinda, and she gave me these shoes, and she shows the silver shoes. They sparkle. And he goes, "Oh, you're that young girl, Dorothy Gale."
And this green lady is really pissed.
Yes, the Wicked Witch of the West. Like this room is really starting to fill up with smoke. It's like don't worry, we'll open a window. And the wizard says, Very well. I will grant your requests on one condition. Okay. What's that?
There's always a
You and your
condition.
companions must travel to the castle of the Wicked Witch of the West and kill her.
That seems a little extreme.
And seems a little extreme. And bring me back her broomstick.
I feel like there's some personal stuff going on between Oz and the witch. I'm just saying, there might be something extra here.
Bring this to me, and I will grant you your request. The great and powerful Oz has spoken. And the face disappears.
You know, there's always a favor involved. Have y'all noticed that? You know?
People just can't be nice and give things anymore.
You don't get something for nothing. Basic
Think I'm
economics,
nice
my
to
man.
Luigi.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then the little guard's like, okay, time for you to go. And he ushers you all out, back out into the open.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Guess we got to kill the witch. Willow, have you fought witches before?
To be quite honest, I don't think any of you know what a witch is.
No.
They're people who shoot firebolts at people. That's all we know. And have green skin.
Is that what all witches look like?
That's what all witches look like, apparently.
Obviously
And
not,
they're obsessed.
because
Why
the one
don't
in
we
the
just get her
bubble.
some new shoes? Maybe that's all she wants.
Pancake witch. God bless America. So as y'all are sort of there, all of a sudden you hear someone go, "Oh, look, up there!" Everyone looks up into the sky, and you see whoosh, you see the Wicked Witch on her broomstick, skywriting of all things.
Oh, hey, she brought herself to us.
And it says, "Surrender, Dorothy,
Kieran, can you shoot her down?
or die."
Or
Ma-
die.
So when Varric,
Remember that from the movie. Will.
Yeah, I know.
so when Varric says like, "Oh, can you shoot her down?" Not even thinking, because again, no brain right now. Hey, point at Nick. I am going to use
Oh God. Don't
Psychic
use her-
Lance at 7th level.
Okay.
I could reverse gravity. We could make her fall down.
Hey, there
Okay.
you go.
So what is there a roll for that?
It's an intelligence saving throw.
Oh yeah, she's gonna pass this one. I can tell you that right now.
You never know.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the
Hell yeah, she did with a nat 20.
God damn it! I was just saying they might roll a nat 1.
No, it went the opposite direction of that.
Well, now no more 7th level spots.
And then she flies off. Oh no, she wants me. Now I think we've got to go, and if we want to get the things we need, I think we're gonna have to go and kill the witch.
We've been attacked by like swarms of raccoons before. I think we can handle a witch. So I'm just saying. We got your back. Don't worry. You'll be safe. Right, Mint? He kind of opens up his chest.
Yeah, that's right. We got her.
It's not used to him being furry. He just closes it again.
Maybe he needs air.
Did you need air? You doing okay?
All of a sudden, you hear toot toot.
What the heck?
A little smoke comes out of the top of your head. It's like,
I say to quote Shrek here, better out than in, I guess, Varric.
I guess, yeah.
oh, God.
Didn't know I could do that.
Let him run. He's got legs. He's got 2 more legs than we do.
Yeah, but he's tiny and fluffy, and we got to keep him safe.
Yes, that's exactly how we'll do it. Okay. So now that that's happened, what do you guys talk about?
Do we know where she lives? Where she is? He just said go kill her.
In the Western
The
Wood.
Westwood. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go, I guess. We're heading west. Wait, which direction's west?
I'm not very good with directions.
It's right down that road.
Is it down the yellow brick road does not go to the Western Wood.
I'll say yeah.
Some kind of trail.
I was like, Kieran will say,
there are
we
other
go.
roads that go, yes.
I was gonna say, Kieran's gonna go. Let's go this way. And Will, can I roll to see if I even point in the right direction?
Absolutely.
All right, what do you want me to roll for this?
Intelligence.
Okay. All right, hold on. And that's a -2 modifier. That's what I mean by -2 is my modifier, right? Or is my score -2?
Your score is -2.
So what would that make the modifier then?
No, I mean, I'm sorry. Your modifier is -2. That's
Okay, I'm gonna say because let's think of 2, 1. I don't know how the hell I'm alive, but okay. All right, you said it's an intelligence roll.
Yep.
All right, so let me see. It's a 15 on. Oh no, sorry. That's a really. That says oh, it was cocked. That's why. That's a 4.
Yeah, you point in the opposite direction. Not even the opposite direction. You just point in randomness. I mean, it's like kind of like southeast-ish. It's like, and you point in 2 different directions. Like this way or maybe that way.
That way.
So yeah, so Kieran is no help.
It's like I know this town like the back of my hand. Wait, how'd that get there?
I will try. My intelligence is still intact. And I rolled like crap. I rolled a 6.
Yeah, you have no idea either.
Oh no. Which direction looks creepiest?
You could always ask somebody. I mean,
Hey, where's that little girl? That little girl looked like she knew how to do directions.
oh God. Yes, let's traumatize her a little bit more, shall we?
Mint, go find the little girl.
Let me go knock on the door again.
The Wiz is amazing. I love the Wiz. He's on down the road. Love it. Okay, so if you ask directions, they'll tell you it's that way. And they'll point the direction in which it is.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. So off you're going.
Link arms.
Should we link arms?
They're
Yes.
3 times as fast.
You're absolutely welcome to link arms. And this time, instead of like skipping, you find yourself creeping along.
Lions and tigers.
Tigers and bears. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Wait, aren't you a lion?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Cheetahs and tigers and bears.
And
Oh my.
I am not king of the forest yet, so they don't obey me.
I say because actually I was gonna say, and damn it, Daddy, you beat me to it.
You ain't lying.
I was gonna make the same joke. I was gonna say, I don't know. It seems. Are you sure you ain't lying about being a lion? Was what I was gonna say. But God damn it, Daddy.
Hilarious.
Kelly, you're just off your game tonight.
You are, man. You're somewhere.
Hey, I've got like what 10 puns so far tonight.
Oh, you did. I mean, we're talking more. I'm thinking more of your rolling your dice.
Oh, my dice rolls are 100% off.
They're
Well, they're my normal in general, but they're off compared to the past couple of weeks.
Fair. Okay. So, all right. So you guys are ready to head to the Western Forest. So as you guys are heading west, you're creeping along the road there. Then you start suddenly, everyone roll a Constitution saving throw. This one will have to be pretty high.
24.
That's pretty high. It's pretty good.
16.
16.
That one for 2?
Oh my god, that is brilliant. Let me roll for the that's a nat 20 for him. So, okay, or them rather. So as you guys are sort of walking through the woods, the dark, scary, haunted forest, do you hear this music start to play? And then suddenly you find yourselves wanting to dance. So you start dancing. And these little creatures come out of the woods. And they start dancing with you. And you find, I need everyone, again, roll your Constitution saving throws for me again.
All right. That's better. 19.
Good.
8.
17.
8. 17. All right. So Willow is completely taken up with it as she is. You all, the two of you, are kind of dancing along, but not as in depth as Willow is.
I'm like, I think she's like river dancing.
Yeah. Exactly. All of a sudden, you guys turn to look and you see these bug creatures dancing with her as she has been taken by the jitterbugs.
Wait, Willow, wait.
Tumbleweeds and bugs. Thanks, Will.
So those of you who don't know that in the original movie, there was a number called the jitterbug, which they cut.
Mm-hmm.
Or any bugs named Bunny. Well, if that was, then they'd be bunny bugs. So yeah, so she's going, and the longer you dance, the more tired you become.
Can we try and stop her? Like, actually grab her and stop her?
You can try.
Or she just... What do I roll for that?
Strength. It'd be a contested strength.
Okay.
So she would need to roll strength against your strength.
21.
I rolled a nat 20 for 22. Now I roll a nat 20.
The more you try to stop her, the more intense she gets.
Your rhythm is tight. You're doing a good job, but you need to stop.
So I need Tin Man Varric. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw again with disadvantage because now you're distracted.
16.
Okay, still not bad. So the tune is starting to take hold. You're not quite as in deep as Willow is, but
I imagine he starts doing the robot. Just
love that so much. Okay, Scarecrow Kieran, roll your Constitution saving throw.
7.
Oh yeah, the music has taken control. So now, Tin Man Varric, you see Kieran, Scarecrow Kieran, and Cowardly Lion Willow dancing their tushes off. These little bugs that are dancing with them. And then you hear in the wind, ha! I'll get you, my pretty.
yeah. What about Mint? Is Mint just like
Protected inside of your chest?
heck yeah he is?
There are no bugs cannot get inside, or at least not yet anyway.
It's the best decision I've made all night.
It's a little bumpy as you're sort of, bebopping a little bit. So what do you do now that you've seen Kieran now being taken over by the jitterbugs?
I'm gonna try. I guess I'm gonna try to do the same thing against him. Do strength.
Okay.
Try to physically stop him.
Okay, so that's contested strength rolls.
God, that's a 10.
So Kieran, you need to roll a strength roll.
Sorry about that. 5.
Oh, shit. All right, so you're able to stop him, like not necessarily stop him, but you're able to like kind of hold him in place. But he is still like he's still going.
Kieran, you need to stop.
I say when Varric says Kieran's going to go, just shut up and dance with me.
Shut up and dance with me.
One of you would get that.
I got it. Okay. So, Cowardly Lion Willow, you can roll another Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
That's another 6.
Yeah. You pass out. Boom.
Okay.
You're down and the bugs are dancing on you. So, Tin Man Varric, you're the only one that's somewhat sane at this moment. So you see the Cowardly Lion go down and the bugs are dancing on her back.
I'm gonna do the same thing I tried doing at the beginning. I'm just gonna try and hoist her over my shoulder and like shake the bugs off of her.
Okay.
Jitterbugs and tumbleweeds.
Okay, so
Would that be that is a dirty 20.
Okay, so you're able to hoist her up, and you sort of swipe at the bugs, and the bugs sort of jump off of her and jump onto you.
Oh crap! I didn't see that coming.
And now you have to roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
No.
Ooh, 28.
Okay, so you're able to withstand their siren song
I feel like Odysseus just kind of like just shove stuff in my ears,
Yeah.
tie myself to a pole.
So now you've got Kieran like this, and you've got the scarecrow here, and you've got the cowardly lion on your shoulder. What are you
Wait,
doing? The bugs
where's
are
the little
surrounding
girl?
you.
Where's the girl?
She is also dancing pretty heavily.
Create water.
I would say, as he's holding, I was gonna say, man, this one's really buggy right now, doesn't it?
All right, Scarecrow, roll me Constitution saving throw. While the Tin Man's figuring out what he's doing.
Dirty 20.
Oh, hey, look at you. Okay, so you're still kind of lost in the beat of it all, but you haven't gone any further. So jitterbugs are dancing on you. Jitterbugs.
Okay, so he's going to. I'm assuming he is literally a scarecrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to take Kieran, throw him onto his back, and take his arms, like wrap around, and like tie him in a knot around his neck, kind of like a suburbanite sweater. And then he's going to try and go over and grab Dorothy.
Did you just say that you are going to tie him around your neck?
Yeah, like arms around the neck,
like a 1980s preppy sweater.
Yes, exactly. You are picking up what I'm putting down.
Are you tying his like arms or his legs?
Well, he doesn't have bones, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so his arms.
Yeah, I think Will's trying to imagine like how I'm positioned on you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure. Let's try to figure out how he's positioned.
Yeah, his head's right here. I have Willow over here, and now I'm going for Dorothy with my free arm.
Okay.
I can't let go of one and grab the other because I'll just lose that one. So
okay. All right. Okay.
Wait a minute.
So
hold on. Retcon. I'm gonna set Willow down. Pick up Kieran once again overhead and just throw him away from the jitterbugs. Just launch him as far as I can from the jitterbugs, and then double arm Dorothy and Willow.
I was gonna say, I actually had a line for if you tied me around your neck.
Okay,
you're putting all your faith on the barbarian here, guys. Come on.
so okay, so now you're gonna throw the scarecrow.
Yeah, as far as I can away from the jitterbugs.
Away from the jitterbugs.
And then just like two barrels, pick up Dorothy and Willow and just run with them.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a one-trick pony. My size and my strength are all I have. So.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So roll your strength check to throw the scarecrow.
It's a 16.
Okay, so now roll me a D100.
Oh no. That is 68.
Okay, so that would be this. Okay. All right. So you throw the scarecrow with the bugs all over you. And you end up throwing him 15 feet. away. Which
Okay.
is out of the reach of the jitterbugs. They're focused on you. So without him there, now all of the bugs are focusing on you.
Oh crap.
So before you can do your barrel grabs, I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Okay. So you're able to withstand the jitterbugs. And do a strength check to see if.
Nat 20 for a 25.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to grab hold and go, man. It's like so you're able to do that. Yeah. Now
Okay.
the bugs, however, let's see what's going on with the bugs. Does a 19 hit you?
It does actually.
Okay, so the bugs are still attached to you.
Fantastic.
They're just still a dancing.
Trying to fight the robot urge. Ugh.
Indeed. So, all right. So, where do you go? Where do you run to? Do you run to Kieran? Do you run away from Kieran? Or do you?
Yeah, I threw him like in the direction of where I was hoping to run. So as I go, I'll kind of like nudge him along to try and wake him up.
Nudge him along, kick him with your foot.
Yeah,
Just
basically.
like kicking him down the trail. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Sorry. Okay.
My only other thought was to roll him up into a ball like Looney Tunes style, and then like punt him, but I didn't think that was going to work. So I wanted to go for something a little less out there.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little less out there. All right. So cool. So yeah, so there you are, kicking the scarecrow down the road there while carrying the Dorothy and the lion, and trying to shake off these jitterbugs that that are basically attached to you in some way. So I'll let you do you're gonna need to do another Constitution saving throw, and then I'll let you do a strength check to like shake them off, or dexterity check to shake them off.
Con save, I should say, is 16.
Okay, that's still good.
Dexterity is 17.
Okay, cool. It's starting to wear on you. The music's starting to wear on you. But with a 17, you're able to shake most of them off. Yeah. Well over half of them.
Oh, thank goodness.
But there's still got a few there. They're sitting there just jitterbugging on you. At this point, Dorothy is completely unconscious.
Fantastic.
And now that you've brought them to him, now there are jitterbugs on the scarecrow again.
God dang. Okay.
And yeah, but there's not that many. There's only like 2, 3, 4 of them, maybe. So, and they sort of seem to start to peter out a little bit. And you see them kind of like scatter away, and they kind of go away at that point. So now you're all left alone. Everyone's unconscious except for you.
Just gotta catch my breath. Let's sit here and catch my breath. Maybe I should try what Willow did. I'm gonna walk up to Willow and just
slap her. Okay, so you're going to slap Willow to try to wake her up. It works.
Just some big metal hand, just tong, tong, tong.
Yep, and it works.
Ow!
Hey, you're awake.
Yeah.
I need your help waking up the other two. I'm very tired right now. He's gonna plops onto his butt.
Okay. Everyone's sort of resting at this point. Well, some of you are unconscious, like the scarecrow. Dorothy. You hear this dang, 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 dang.
Open it up.
Hey, is it all clear? Can I come out now?
Yeah, you can come out.
And he hops out. Oh, that's a very nice space in there. I sort of feng shuied it a little bit. Hope you don't mind.
I'm all good. Sorry with all the bouncing and the running. I hope it didn't hurt you.
Oh, no, I'm used to that. Plus, once you sort of wedge yourself in there, it's no problem.
Gotta kind of move some of the internal organs out of the way. I guess not internal. They have the pipes and tubes.
Just sort of literally just feng shuied all of your internal organs, what there are in there. Just sort of rearranged them a little bit. So, all right. So everyone's resting now, and everything seems to be quiet and sort of just out of the way. It's like, roll perceptions.
$28.
It's a nat 1 for 7.
Okay, you're exhausted. 28 from the scarecrow, who's technically unconscious.
Oh, I thought we said, yeah, I thought I was awake at this point. I said everyone was awake. My bad.
That's all right. You can be awake. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you can all be awake at this point.
Okay.
So 28.
I
And
rolled
what did
two.
what was it?
2.
What did you get? Sorry.
2.
A 2?
Yes.
Okay, you're still reeling from the slap. So, ow, okay. So, Scarecrow, as you're laying there, sort of like, oh God, I'm so tired. And Dorothy's like, oh, I'm so exhausted. You can see something in the distance. Scarecrow.
Yep.
As you sit up and you're sort of looking like, what is that? Like, and then Dorothy's like looking where you're looking, and she's like, I don't know, what is that? So she asks the other two to look and see what they see. So the other two, Varric and or Tin Man and Cowardly Lion, I need y'all to roll perception again. 12?
25.
Maybe if my
25.
maybe if my wisdom wasn't -5.
Fair. So, all right. So then, as you all sort of
+9.
you sort of bleary eye look up and like seeing what the scarecrow's looking at, and here coming at you are flying monkeys. As the flying monkeys dive bomb you and start to attack you from the sky. Everybody roll dexterity saving throws. We know that Dorothy will auto fail hers.
Seven for 14.
Okay, 14.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
7.
7. So as the flying monkeys are attacking everyone, you see one of them grabs Dorothy and flies off with her. Then one grabs Mint and flies off with him. The others are, you see two on the scarecrow, sort of like attacking him. He's trying to fight them off, but they end up ripping him in half.
Ew.
The Tin Man is like swinging his axe, but they grab the axe and sort of like raise it up, and he's like trying to reach for it, and then they grab hold of him and lift him up, and then they throw him inside of a stump head first, so his feet are sticking out. Cowardly Lion is like, "Woof, woof, woof, scratchy scratch, I'm going to scratch your eyes out." And then they all sort of like merge into Mega Monkey, and and they go after the Cowardly Lion. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
11.
As they scare the bejesus out of you, you run and hide behind a bush. And then they all sort of fly away.
The Mega Monkey?
Yes, Mega Monkey. So, all right. So now we're in the aftermath. So the monkeys have flown away. You come out from behind your bush. You see the Tin Man, head down inside of a stump. The scarecrow is in two pieces.
Oh, Lord.
They pulled off my legs and threw them over there. And pulled off my arms and they threw them over there.
Yeah, no, after
Get the Tin Man out first.
as I'm watching Willow attempt to get Varric out of the stump, I was going like, yeah, I think now's about time we split, but I think I've already done that.
Well, that's just you all over.
You just heard muffled laughing from inside the stump.
Would you get out of there? Push. I'm pulling.
So roll a strength check on your part, Willow. And we'll both of you roll strength.
4.
17.
Okay, so with the 17, you're able to he's able to help you remove him from the stump. So you come up out of the stump, and then you all look over and see the scarecrow literally all over the place. It's like,
All right, let's start gathering him up.
they tore off my legs and threw him over there. They ripped out my stomach and threw it over there.
Yeah, it's like I don't have the stomach for this anymore, guys.
But hey, don't be like that. All right, so do you guys help put the
back together? Yeah.
Okay, so y'all help put the scarecrow back together. As you're stuffing him back together, you get him all.
I think I liked it better when you were just getting naked all the time.
Two drums and a cymbal fall down a cliff. That's funny. So, all right. So you guys finally get the scarecrow. You get him back together. You get back up on your feet. And you know the direction in which the monkeys flew away, so you can follow them. So as you guys, I'm assuming that's what you're doing?
Yep.
All right. So as you guys are sort of creeping along through the forest, you come to an overlook. As you crawl towards the overlook, you see this in the distance. As you look, yes, you see the Winky guards down below. As they're marching.
Okay, so let's grab a couple. Let's grab some and take their clothes.
Eric is looking at his axe. It's like if he had skin, his knuckles would be white. He's just kind of like, or we could just take them all on.
No, we need to get inside.
Oh, you're right. More for that later. Just walk up behind one of the, march behind one of the guards and tap him on the shoulder.
Well, the funny thing about it is you don't have to, because suddenly 3 guards appear behind you with their spears like pointed at you.
Fight, fight, fight.
Yes, I know.
I was gonna say, we actually, I'm trying to, do we still have some of our equipment from before game, taken out of Orlea?
No.
Okay, never mind. I was going to do something if we did, but never mind.
Okay. So the guards are behind you. What do you do?
You said they have spears?
Yeah, they've got their little spear, or not little spears, they're big spears.
I'm going to look at them.
Swing them off balance. One of them. Anyway.
And be like, you're holding that spear all wrong. Here, let me show you. It's literally in my name.
So yes, Cage Natty, yes, the Scarecrow does have a pistol in the Wizard of Oz when they are here. Yes, he does.
But not me, sadly.
Randomly, I don't really know why or where it came from. Like everything was so, benign, and then all of a sudden it was like firearm. It was like, oh, that got real serious real quick. All right, so you guys are going to try to take them out. So that is strength checks to their dexterity checks. Well, look at there. All 3 of them failed their dexterity. So you won't have to. They literally rolled a 2, a 4, and a 5. So unless you roll lower than that,
Dirty 20.
Okay. What did you roll, Lisa?
5.
Okay. Well, I mean, meets it, beats it. And Kieran?
My dexterity check was a 19.
Oh, yeah. So y'all take these guys out. Cowardly Lion, it took you a little bit more, but yeah, you got them out. So yeah, now you've all dressed up, I'm assuming. And you're heading down to join the guard.
Mm-hmm. And trying to keep my tail underneath the coat. I remember that.
I'm trying not to do a Tommy Boy with the fat guy in a little coat thing where just...
Yeah, well, it kind of would be. It'd probably be really, really small on you.
Hi, Gigi.
So, all right. So you guys go down. You join the Winky Guards. Into the castle you go. And that's where we're going to stop tonight.
Oh.
And we're going to pick up here next time.
God dang it, Will.
And then we'll get back to serious business after that. So, all right. So that's where we're going to end tonight. We're going to go around and let everybody tell us who they are, who they play, where we can find them, and what were you expecting before you found out what we were doing? This will be fun. So we're gonna go and let's start with in a catty corner. We're gonna start with Lisa first.
Hey, I'm Lisa, Winterwolf Orlea in chat. I play Willow, the cowardly lion, tonight, which was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. Honestly, I have a tail. I thought that we were all going to get tested and beat up and being told how we're not worthy of taking out this demigod that we're supposed
You're
to
not
take
worthy. That's fair.
But this was fun. I enjoyed this. You can find me every Monday night here on Halfling Wizards channel for either Origins or Leia as of tonight, or Wind Riders of Aria, which will be next Monday on the 7th. I'm not sure where we are with the Liminal Blink. We usually play every other Wednesday, but we've had some real life issues, so we're kind of on hold. I don't know for how long. And then every other Friday, including this Friday, you can find me on Celtic Wyvern King's channel for his Stargate campaign, which, if you have not checked it out, is a lot of fun.
Excellent. All right. And we'll go up to Nick.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nick. I played Varric Wolfspear Vigari, aka the Tin Man, tonight for our wonderful little one shot. You can find me all over socials at Professor Hexagon, if I can talk tonight. You can also find me with Lisa over on Kellen's Stargate campaign every other Friday, including this Friday. And then this Thursday and every other Thursday, you can find me here in the Reign of Vecna campaign run by Papriku, where I play Nero Aspengard, the half-elf storm sorcerer. Varric has a case of tinnitus, just like me, actually. That's a lot of fun. As far as what I thought it was going to be, looking at the name, once I found out that it was going to be a one-shot, I was thinking of something along the lines of like Disney. Like the title of the episode had kind of Disney vibes to it. So this is not that far off, but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Okay. All right. Cool. And then Kel.
All right, time for the monologue. But I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me here every Monday for either Orlea Origins, like today, where I get to play Kieran, the ASMR Lord Bard, or the Scarecrow in this case. On the opposite Mondays, you can find me for Wind Riders of Aria, where I play A, the Chief Engineer of the Wind Rider, and budding psychopath. Because, again, ain't wrong there. Every other Wednesday, though, you can find me on my channel as well for my Theros 5e campaign, A God's Challenge, where right now my characters are in the Court of Orestes, where one of them decided to... what is that? I like to say that campaign has been fun so far because I literally had my first time as a DM where my players were overthinking a puzzle. Because Nick knows what I'm talking about because I know he was watching and his kids want my players.
That's awesome.
And no complaint. It was a fun time all around. But every other Thursday, including the upcoming one, you can find me on here again for not Wind Riders. That's Mondays. For Reign of Vecna, we'll play Meek, the Reborn Goliath, Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fucking fast. And then every other Friday, normally every other Friday, you find me for my Stargate 5e campaign, but we actually did 3 Fridays in a row here to kind of make up for some lost time. Where last Friday, if you haven't catch the episode, I left my group on a bit of a cliffhanger after some of them got some trauma. So,
Not trauma.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I heard when I was exposed to spoilers.
Yep, because Nick had a spoil. But Lisa, what'd you say? I couldn't hear you there for a second.
I said I think we all got trauma. Everybody went straight to the infirmary.
Okay, I don't mean physical trauma. I mean mental trauma. But yes, everyone was physically traumatized. And then opposite Fridays, normally you'd find me on Dinner and a Game, but right now we're in a hiatus there. And then you can also just find me here on random days for Halfling Wizards as well. Like if there's a day where there's a campaign that's not going to run because IRL happens, sometimes we'll reach out and say like, "Hey, do you want to run something?" Like I did the Jurassic Park one shot that Will loves to mention, especially that mug. Last one I did was a MASH one shot where one of the characters apparently had a fun night with Hawkeye and somehow wound up with his tie.
Mm-hmm. What a slut.
All they did was karaoke.
Mm-hmm. That's what they're calling it these days.
But yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then a question. Honestly, when I thought where dreams come true, I was almost thinking you remember the episode of Supernatural when Sam and Dean got pulled out of their universe into the one where they were actually playing as their actors?
Yes.
Where Supernatural was a show, not their life.
Yeah.
That's what I was almost thinking was going to happen with this. Like it was going to be like a Hollywood-esque type deal.
That's funny. That's funny. That's an idea.
You're welcome.
Maybe down the road that'll happen. So, all right, and of course, I am Will, or the Halfling Wizard, the founder of the channel and namesake, and I'm gonna just go through all my little things here real quick before we raid another creator. So, please hang out with us while we do that. So, first of all, please, if you can, we are raising money for the Freedom Service dogs. Excuse me. I was swallowed a piece of candy. The Freedom Service dogs who pair up veterans with service dogs. They're a great organization, great people, and we're trying to get to 500. We're at 250, so we're halfway there. So if you feel like the need or the want to donate, please do. All the money goes to them. We don't get any of it because it's just a really good cause. Make sure you go over and check our partners out. That's the Surge folks. We here at Halfling Wizard, we have partnered up with them. Wind Riders of Ardia is in the Surge system, so go give them a follow, and also go check out their website, which you'll see down below there. You can get a free PDF copy of their core rules. And which is pretty awesome. We love it. We love running in it.
Yeah.
Also, make sure you go and check out our merch store, of course. And as I showed my mug earlier, you can also get this on T-shirts as well. So, not just the mug. Even though this mug is amazing, and I've also got the Black Tide Syndicate mug, which is really cool as well. So go. We lost Nick. Oh, did he have to head out?
Yeah, he said he had to drop. I guess either puppies or something else.
Oh, it's all good. I just wanted to make sure that that was that. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can see all of our episodes there. So check those out.
Except for one.
There is the one that's the infamous 19, which didn't record for some random reason. So anyway. But yeah, you're all right. Except for that one little episode. If nothing else, join our Patreon. Become members of our Patreon, where you can find a lot of the homebrew items that we have here in our campaigns. We are also looking for playtesters for a new TTRPG called Dwarfscape. Test players and test DMs. So if you've always wanted to beta test a brand new TTRPG system, please come join our Discord and play, or come and DM. It'd be great. I think that's everything, right?
Wizzies.
The Wizzies. Yes, it's almost at the end of the voting season for the Wizzies, which is our channel awards. You can come over, join our Discord, and vote for the Wizzies. Go to the contest area and cast your vote for streamers that you love and that you enjoy. Also starting in about, I think, 2 weeks, our Monster of the Week starts. We're very super excited about that. So come and check it out. I think you saw it on the Family of Shows video at the very beginning. It is official. It's officially coming in a couple of weeks. It'll be opposite of when the Liminal Blink would normally go. So it'll be on the opposite Wednesday with that. I think that's everything.
Yep, that would be it at that point.
Okay, cool. So all right. So other than that, everyone, please, we hope you had a wonderful time. Come back and see us again on any of our show dates. But until we see you again, just keep rolling and have a grand time, because we love you. See you later, everyone. Peace out.
Time many robes he's wearing so fine. In the tavern sipping on wine. Knows the secrets of the old. Halfling wizard never told. Mystic wand and a pointed hat. Talks to people about this and that. Sneaky tricks and a wink in his eye. Halfling wizard makes the hours fly. Oh, halfling wizard in the night, casting spells to the moonlight. He can talk and he can know. In his world the magic grows. Down the road in evening light, he'll engage you, that's his delight. Readers of the stars he seeks. In a crowd he's sure to speak.